From global headlines to entertainment buzz, I'm Kashish Dhawan bringing you the latest around the world. Iran is on the boil as the country witnesses its largest unrest in 3 years, with anger spilling on the streets of Tehran, Mashhad, Isfahan, and Shiraz. Chants of Mullahs must leave and death to the dictator are echoing across major cities as protesters clash with the security forces of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei's theocratic regime. For 2 straight days, chaos has gripped, and now it has gone to a third day, driven by collapsing economy, a free-falling currency, and years of sanctions. The Iranian rial has crashed to more than 42,000 against the US dollar, while inflation has soared past 42%, crushing purchasing power and pushing food, medicine, and daily essentials out of reach for millions of people. Videos flooding social media shows crowds chanting in unison, openly rejecting the Islamic Republic, with Iranian-American journalist Masiha Alinejad saying that this is the voice of people who no longer want clerical rule. One image now shows it has been gone viral, and it shows a man sitting motionless in the middle of a Tehran highway as regime forces on motorcycles move in, a scene Iran watchers are now comparing to the iconic Tiananmen Square moment of 1989. Some reports also claimed that pro-Shah slogans have returned to the streets, invoking the monarchy overthrown in 1979 by the very revolution that brought Khamenei's system to power. Iranian state media has acknowledged the protests but moved quickly to downplay them, framing the unrest as limited economic anger and claiming that it was sparked by a mobile phone vendor's upset over the rial's depreciation, even as semi-official Fars news agency admitted that slogans went far beyond economic demands. The immediate trigger is the rial's collapse, which forced the resignation of Iran's central bank chief and drove traders, shopkeepers, and small businessmen onto the street. But the anger runs deeper, colored by the memory of the 2022 protest after Mahsa Amini's death in custody and the brutal crackdown that followed. Former US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said that it is no longer a surprise that Iranians are protesting a collapsing economy, blaming the regime's extremism and corruption, while looming large in the background is the United States and Donald Trump's maximum pressure policy. The rial's decline traces back to Washington's withdrawal from the 2015 nuclear deal, the choking of Iran's oil revenues, financial isolation, now compounded by fresh uncertainty after regional conflict, renewed sanctions, and Trump's latest warnings of military action against Iran and its proxies. Economists warn that without sanction relief or deep spending cuts, Iran risks sustained high inflation, turning daily life into a constant struggle, while some Iranian-origin politicians openly question whether Washington is signaling a support for regime change. What is unfolding on Iran's street is an economy, a society buckling up under years of theocratic rule, with US pressure acting as an accelerant rather than the cause, turning Iran's internal failures into what now looks like an existential test for Ayatollah Khamenei and the mullahs who have ruled for more than 4 decades. I'll keep following this story more closely and bring you all the latest updates only on NewsX.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.